Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, and welcome to Command Power, the show in which we discuss all things Magic the Gathering with a focus on Commander. And today we have another episode in our Spoiler Spotlight series in which I talk about, well, spoilers and tell you what my thoughts are on them. But before that, just a quick reminder to click subscribe if you enjoy my videos. We're well on our way to 1 million subscribers and your support means everything to me. And today we're going to be talking about Irascible Wolverine. For 2 colorless and 1 red, it's a creature Wolverine 3/2 with when Irascible Wolverine enters the battlefield, exile the top card of your library. Until end of turn, you may play that card and plot 2 colorless, 1 red. You may pay 2 colorless, 1 red and exile this card from your hand, cast it as a sorcery on a later turn without paying its mana cost. Plot only as a sorcery. So the reason I wanted to talk about this card is because it has the plot mechanic that we'd seen previously on Fblthp Lost on the Range. And now that we know what plot does, that actually makes Fblthp a lot better than we initially thought, because being able to plot cards from the top of your library means that you can build up for some really massive turns by just leaving cards in exile and then casting them all in one go and having maybe a huge storm count or having a bunch of triggers from cards that are cast from exile. All kind of fun things that you can do. And of course, Fblthp has Ward 2, which means that it's going to be very difficult to interact with. Irascible Wolverine actually seems quite good if you've cast it for the plot cost, because it means that the turn you play it, it's basically going to cost 0, and that means you can take full advantage of the exile the top card of your library effect because you'll have all of your mana available to cast a card. At least that's a theory. I kind of like plot the more I think about it. It seems like a really interesting twist on some mechanics that we've had in the past, such as Foretell. The difference with Foretell, of course, is that you don't have to pay anything on the future turn when you play it, but the card is exiled face up, so it does remove some of the guesswork from it and makes your opponents feel a little bit safer knowing what's coming and they can plan accordingly. It's also kind of similar to Suspend 1, basically, because you're going to leave the card there and you can already cast it the next turn. It seems like an ability that's begging to be broken. Something like Fblthp in particular seems like it could be very powerful in a deck full of 0-cost artifacts that can just make mana, so you can just kind of storm off and basically play close to 0 lands. Seems interesting and like it has potential for some absolute shenanigans. In particular, I would like to play it with something like Mind's Desire that's going to storm off for each card you've played before it that turn. You could just plot a bunch of cards and then cast them all on the same turn for free, thus getting a huge storm count from Mind's Desire and cheating out a large portion of your deck. This all sounds very fun to me and I am looking forward to messing around with this mechanic. So there you have it. Those have been my thoughts on this new spoiler. What do you think about this card? Please let me know in the comment section below. I read all comments and respond to all of them too. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like or subscribe. It really helps the channel, and until next time, take care.